26-week pregnancy update. If I sound really sick, it's because I am. I had a cold last week as well as a sinus infection the past few days, and I'm finally on antibiotics, and hopefully I'll be feeling better soon.
That's funny.
That's funny. Jane's awake, so you probably hear her in the background. This is the only time I could find to do the video that I was feeling up to it and looking halfway decent. So, like I said, I am 26 weeks and 1 day today. And as far as weight gain, I've gained a total of 15 pounds. Last week was 16 pounds, and I think probably just because I was sick, I lost a pound this week, which is not a big deal because I'm sure I will regain that pound in the near future. Symptom-wise, I have been feeling good besides my cold and my sinus infection, so no pregnancy symptoms really. Last week when I did my 25-week update, I talked about how I was sleeping good and everything, even though I had like a little bit of a stuffy nose. But then on Thursday, it turned into a full-blown cold. I didn't get any sleep that night at all. And then the next few days were pretty bad. Then I was starting to feel better over the weekend. And then I woke up with a sinus infection. So it's been a rough couple days. I feel like I was eating fine, so I'm not sure how I lost 1 pound. I guess I just wasn't eating as much, just because, you know, when you can't breathe out of your nose and you're trying to eat and then you have to breathe out of your mouth while you're eating, it's just really awkward and hard to do. So I'm sure that's why, but I am starting to feel a little bit better now that I'm on antibiotics. So hopefully next week I will be 100% better and I won't sound all funny. So besides that, I talked about last week as well how we were going to be starting Jackson's nursery and Jane's big girl room. My parents were supposed to be coming in town on the weekend, but they canceled their plans because I was sick. They only live an hour and a half away, so it's not like a huge ordeal to plan for them to come. So they're actually coming back this weekend, and hopefully we will get some stuff done then. I'm so glad that Chris and Jane did not get sick at all with the cold. I'm not sure how they didn't get sick, because anytime I'm sick or anybody's sick in this family, somehow we spread it to each other. But they didn't get sick, and so we hopefully will be set for this weekend of doing a lot of work in the rooms. So long story short, we really didn't get anything done last week as far as the rooms or just anything at all since I was sick. So nothing really to update on, I guess. Oh, one big thing that happened this week, and it was on the weekend while I was starting to feel better. Chris and I went to go look at new cars for me. I currently drive a Range Rover, and as much as I really like my Range Rover, it is small. I did not realize how small Range Rovers were. I got the Range Rover a few months before Jane was born, and before that I drove a Ford Explorer, and I wasn't necessarily looking for something bigger. I just liked the Range Rover better than the Explorer, and it worked fine until now. We have 2 labs, if you guys didn't know, 2 huge labs, and now that we are back closer to our family, we drive with the labs a lot in the car. When we lived in Texas, we didn't really drive with them a lot in the car because we didn't really take them with us when we went places. We would usually just take them to a doggy daycare or a kennel to board them. But now we are able to take the dogs with us when we go visit my parents. It's only an hour and a half away, as well as Chris's parents' beach house, which is an hour and a half away. We can take them there as well. So a lot of places that we go, we take them with us. So we usually put them in the back of the Range Rover, which is fine, and then Jane sits in the one row or one bench that the Range Rover has. So now with Jackson coming, there will be no room for our luggage, because right now Jane sits on one side of the bench and then the rest of the luggage goes on the other side of the bench because the dogs take up the whole entire back. So I basically needed something with 3 rows that could also hold the dogs in the back, with the 3rd row still sitting up. We do have a car top carrier that goes on top of your car. I guess that's what they're called, and you put luggage in those. But we feel like that would be a little bit of a hassle to do all the time, because we do go to my parents' and Chris's parents' beach house a lot, like maybe twice a month. if not once a month, and it's just hard to, you know, put it on every single time. It'll be great for long road trips if we ever go to like Disney World or somewhere with just our family. The car top carrier will work great. But now we actually bought a new car this week. We didn't know that we were going to buy one this weekend. We were just going to look, and we knew we wanted to get one before Jackson got here. So in the next 3 months or so, but we found a really good deal on something that we liked, and we were really excited about it. I'll probably make a video about it when we get it because it is not quite here yet. It had to be transferred here from Georgia. That's Hello Kitty. Yeah, so we're really excited for it to get here. It's a Ford Expedition, and it's the extra long version. My parents, both my parents, my mom and my dad both drive a Ford Expedition. So we know that we like them, and we really do like Fords. Chris drives a Ford right now. And like I said before, I had a Ford Explorer before. So we know that we really like Fords. And the Ford Expedition, the extra long version, allows for Jackson and Jane to be in the first bench. And then there's a third row bench that our luggage can go in. And most of the time when we're going to see my parents or Chris's parents, it's just for the weekend. So it's not like we have a ton of luggage. But with 2 kids and 2 dogs, the luggage can pile up. And then it also has the back area for the dogs to be. Normally we could put the dogs in the middle seat or the middle bench or the third row bench or whatever. I know that I'm probably confusing you guys, but they tend to try to jump over the seats, and I wouldn't want them to jump on Jackson or on Jane, obviously, so they will stay in the way back, and they like it fine. Hopefully there will be room. No. We're excited that there's going to be a lot more room for them now. The Range Rover has room for them, but it has a slanted roof on the back, so they're not able to both stand up at the same time if they both wanted to stand up. So we're really excited about that. It's one thing that is checked off our list now. Obviously we have a lot more to get as far as nursery and double stroller and another monitor and tons of clothes. Hannah, sit down. But we are getting there. So yeah, I think that's it for our update. I cannot wait to show you guys progress on the nursery and Jane's big girl room, as well as our new car. And I will go ahead and show you my 26-week belly, and I will see you guys next week for 27 weeks. I can't believe the weeks are flying by, you guys. I'm sure you guys know, if you have been pregnant before, they just start to fly by now, and I'm just getting so flustered even thinking about it. So let's show you guys my 26-week belly. This is with the shirt on the side.
Uncle.
And then
It's
shirt up.
It's Uncle's. Mama, it's Uncle's.
Okay, that's Uncle's. Jane, look, you're in the way of the camera. And this is with the shirt up. I feel like he's getting a lot lower already. I know that they don't really drop until like 30 weeks or so, but that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed my update, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye.
Bye.